CPGM. You take it?
Yeah.
Alright, man. So continue our 32 video series. Doing the AFC East. Now we're on the Buffalo Bills.
Meatloaf.
But let's talk with the past, man. You know, the Bills, the early 90s are tough. Hey, you a Bills fan still? Man, kudos to you, man. Yo, 4 straight Super Bowls, 4 straight losses. NFC East, the Giants, Cowboys, Redskins. Yo, they just took turns with them.
That's all. Just took turns. Come on in.
Yeah, you know. The
we call that something else.
Yeah. The train?
Yeah.
So, you know,
squad up.
Or whatever, you know, they just never had what it takes to win those games. You know, the Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Bruce Smith, you know, Cornelius Bent, they had a lot of talent. They
Hall of Famers.
They were supposed to win one of them, but, you know, it never happened. And, you know, right after that run, you know, since 1999, they haven't been to the playoffs.
Is that the longest streak?
I think it's probably the longest streak in the NFL.
Without a playoff berth.
Without a playoff berth. So, you know, it's been, I see the thing, I forgot where I seen it, but it was, now that Cleveland Cavaliers won a championship, like, what franchise is hurting the most? And I know the Bills was on that list.
Hurt.
They were on that list, and that hurt.
Hurt.
You know, so, you know, now they got Rex Ryan as head coach. You know, he has a history of building a strong defense, but not enough offense. Like you said, too much meatloaf.
Yeah.
Too much meatloaf. Doesn't have the offense to win or get to the dance, man.
And now we're there, and I know they didn't sign back Tyrod Taylor. I think he's got one more year in his contract. You got Sammy Watkins. You know, how many games he's gonna miss this year? That's what when I look at Sammy Watkins, I ask myself, okay, how many games is he gonna play this year? You got LaShawn McCoy in the backfield.
Sammy got to stay healthy.
You got LaShawn McCoy in the backfield.
Yeah.
Who's opposite Sammy Watkins?
They lost Chris Hogan. They got your boy from USC, Robert Woods.
Who?
Yeah, they don't really have.
Then they bring in Listenby. They brought in Listenby. Yeah.
Rex Ryan doesn't care about his offense.
No, and that's the issue.
He drafted defense the whole
again
3-4 rounds,
and then he drafted Cardell Jones.
It's his recipe. It's what he does when he's in the kitchen. It's defense, and we'll pick up a couple of scrap players towards the end of the draft to try to clean it up. But it didn't work for the Jets, and I don't see it working. You know, for the Bills, you're in the same division, going against the same teams. I mean, how many times are you gonna repeat doing the same thing? What's that saying?
It's insanity. That's the definition of insanity.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, real talk.
Yeah.
So no, Headley, you broached a good subject, and Drew, I agree with you. Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
But in order to get into the playoffs, in order to make a bid for a championship, you got to score points.
Yeah.
You have to in a 17-week regular season. There are going to be a few weeks where you have to outscore your opponent. It's going to get ugly. The scoreboard is going to get lit up. You know what I'm saying? You're facing Brady twice a year, so he's probably going to light you up one of those games. Can you win 34-31? Can you win 35-38? You know what I mean? And generally speaking, Rex Ryan's teams can't do it. No. They can't do it.
So yeah, man. What about the future? What do you see for the future of the Bills, man?
You know what I see? I don't see Rex Ryan being the coach there.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
You know what I mean? To me, when I look at Rex Ryan, he's a guy that's going to sell you tickets. He's going to give you hope.
He's a good defensive coordinator.
Good defensive coordinator. No, he's not. Like I said, man, he goes to the kitchen with the same ingredients, expecting to come out with something different, and it just don't work out. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that thought process. You know, the whole Rex Ryan situation. In terms of the offense, in terms of the offense, exactly how many times does it take? How many times does it take for you to get it? So you're saying that Rex Ryan won't be the guy. You're thinking they need to go offensive minded, because one thing we can say about a lot of these teams, and we'll get through it with this 32-piece series, is that they haven't had the quarterback in X amount of years, and the Bills haven't had consistent quarterback play since Jim Kelly.
Yep.
So is it Rex Ryan or is it the quarterback? You understand what I'm saying? Mind you, back in New York, he decided, or the brain trust decided on Mark Sanchez, which was a mistake. That was clearly a mistake. Yeah. So can they kind of wade through the water, wade through the weeds until they can find their guy, or is Tyrod Taylor potentially that guy?
Yeah, I think Tyrod Taylor is a good quarterback. I just don't think he's that guy to get you to the next level. You know, he probably can possibly get you to the playoffs, but don't think he's that guy.
And I think he could be if you had all the pieces around him. I don't.
Sure.
They don't.
You need a stronger supporting cast
it's just not
for
there.
a guy like Tyrod Taylor. Not to say that he's bad, but he needs more pieces.
Yeah.
He's not a Brady who's going to make guys around him better
Exactly.
necessarily.
Exactly.
Got you.
Definitely. All right, man. Like I said, wraps up the Buffalo Bills. Visit us at CouchPotatoGM.com.
Twitter.
Twitter, YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, man. Just let us know what you think, man, about the series we're doing.